Hey friends, it's Mike, that helpful dad, with an important update on cord cutting videos. In fact, this is a major change to DirecTV Now, a service I was previously recommending to you many times, and because of recent changes by the parent company AT&T, I am now updating my recommendation to include recommendations that you look potentially at other options. So again, if you're new to watching our videos, we've got lots of videos about cord cutting, and on our website, thathelpfuldad.com, which I'll put a link in the description for you, we've got a lot of tips about a variety of things, and one of those is the category of cord cutting. We've got videos about things to consider before you cut the cord, recommendations for all the different streaming services, step-by-step guides on how you do it. It's all free. It's just an example of, when I research something and try to find solutions, I'll put the information on my website so it can benefit others too. In any case, one of the services that I used to recommend was DirecTV Now, and you can see the article, why I chose DirecTV Now. And I went through a big to-do about comparing it to other cord-cutting services like Sling and PlayStation, and the bottom line for us was DirecTV Now was a great option. In fact, we had a plan that's no longer available called the Just Right plan, which for $50 gave us a variety of networks, all of our local channels, and including lots of kids channels as well too. And so unfortunately, AT&T has decided to get rid of these options, which used to be as little as $35 a month, and they've replaced them with the following options. Let's take a look and see. There are now only two options. So again, I want to direct your attention. You used to be able to go down as low as 35, as high as 70. Now you have two options, and they give you 50 channels, $50 a month for 40 channels, but you get HBO included. I was paying $50 for 80 channels. This is not even an option anymore. And then you can go to the Max, which is $70. Yes, it gives you HBO and Cinemax, and it gives you 50 channels, as you can see right here. But the old $70 plan gave you 120 channels. So what other packages are available? Well, if you look, you can see they're not promoted, but they are still here. So Ultimate and Choice, all these things, these are way more than they used to be. The nearest I can gather is that Choice for $110 is the package I had for around $50. It's at least the closest. So AT&T has really increased the price really across the board, and that's unfortunate. And of course, the package that I had for 50 isn't even 50 anymore. They've increased the price on that as well too. And so really then the question is the service worth it for you? What other services are available? One of the things I liked about DirecTV Now is it gave you a number of options. Like I said, 4 different options. They were low-priced options. They provided some great access to local channels, and this is still a benefit for DirecTV, so I'm not knocking on it completely. If you want to see what local channels are available in your area, you can come here to this link, and I'll put the local channel link from their help guide in this area. I'll put it in the description. You can type in your zip code and you can check to see what locals are available. And as you can see, in my area in Tampa, I'd have access, or do have access, to ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. That's fantastic. I also get my I get my regional sports networks as well too. This is very good because I can watch all my local news and I can watch my local sports as well too. This is still a benefit for DirecTV Now, and it is still a good service if locals are important to you because, for example, Sling TV, great service, doesn't have a lot of great local coverage. Hulu doesn't have all the local channels in some areas. So I'm going to talk about some other options in a moment, but DirecTV Now is still good for local channel coverage. One of the things I always kind of was annoyed with DirecTV Now was that it only gave me access to 2 streams. Okay, that's, in other words, being able to watch it on 2 TVs at the same time. Okay, unless you paid $5 more, as you can see here, to get a 3rd stream. Not really very much. And then the DVR, it's kind of clunky, and it only gave you access to 20 hours of DVR content. That's not really very good in today's online streaming world. So DirecTV Now, still a good service, but I can no longer recommend it because of the drastic price increases that are available for the much more reduced content that you're getting. For this type of content, you would be better off going to PlayStation Vue or YouTube TV. And I'll start with YouTube TV first. Now I've got a whole other video about YouTube TV, but I just wanted to show you very quickly. YouTube TV gives you 6 accounts per household, unlimited cloud DVR, $40 a month. I'll type in my zip code here. And I would get all the same local channels. There's ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC. And I would get my local regional sports as well too. Now, I don't get necessarily all the channels that I could possibly get with maybe a more expensive option with DirecTV Now or one of these other plans. So if I want the ability to customize and I'm willing to pay more, DirecTV Now would be better than YouTube TV. But for the lower tier packages, I say YouTube TV is better. Now let me show you the service that I use now currently. Remember, I used to use DirecTV Now. I've now changed over to PlayStation Vue. PlayStation Vue may not be as popular as a Sling TV or Hulu with live TV, which are currently the 2 most popular options. DirecTV is 3rd as of 2019. But PlayStation Vue is still one of the top 5 options. It gives you 4 different categories to choose from. They're all reasonable price options. I just chose the core plan, $49. I get all my local channels, and I get everything that I'm looking for in terms of the major channels, HGTV and TNT, TBS, etc. It's all there for me. And also what I like about PlayStation Vue, and I've told you this before in other videos, great option for the Redzone network come football time. And I can also add some additional customizable options, and I can get all my premium content if I wanted in terms of HBO, etc. here too, for an additional fee. So I'm recommending PlayStation Vue or YouTube TV as the 2 best cord-cutting services right now for the lower cost options. If you want to pay the higher amounts and you're willing to pay, I'm not sure that $50 plan is really going to be enough for you anymore. One of these other options is, it's just a lot more expensive with DirecTV Now, and given the limitations of the limited streams and the clunky DVR, I'm just not recommending DirecTV Now anymore. And I wanted to make sure I provided this update for you because I'm committed to giving my fans the latest information about what my family is doing to try to help your family with this type of advice. If you have any updates or guidance to share with us, please add it in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.